Hello, everybody. This session we are talking about functional strategy. A functional strategy is a specific plan of action aimed at achieving objectives within a specific business unit or department, like finance, operations, marketing, HR, etc. Functional strategies operate a level below corporate strategies, focusing on the specific activities each department employs to effectively contribute to an organization's broader strategic objectives. And then we move to the components of functional strategy. Functional strategies are built from several key components. The first component about objectives. Clear, measurable goals that a function aims to achieve. And then second component, plans. Detailed steps and procedures for how objectives will be met. And then third, resources. Allocation and management of resources like budget, personnel, and technology. And fourth, metrics. Methods for tracking performance and progress towards objectives. Each component must be well defined and tailored to the specific needs of the function. For instance, a production strategy might include upgrading machinery to improve efficiency and reduce costs. The metrics for success might include lower production costs and fewer defects. These components ensure each function operates effectively within the larger strategic teamwork. And then, what are the strategy levels? When the corporate strategies have been defined by upper management, middle management will also have to define strategies and implement them for each functional area. Different functional areas of a company's organizational structure include marketing, financial strategy, logistics strategy, production strategy, etc. Functional strategies can be part of the overall business strategy or serve as separate plans within one functional area. The strategies on a functional level include the actions and goals that have been assigned to different departments within the organization. These support the overall business strategies. And then we know if the broad level strategy is increasing market share, then examples of functional strategies are increasing the number of trained employees, improving brand recognition, or reducing productions inefficiencies. And then we move to areas of functional strategy. The first about marketing strategy. Marketing strategy comprises all the activities ranging from recognizing the needs and wants of customers and developing products to satisfy them. The marketing mix is one of the most significant elements in the marketing strategy. In fact, the marketing mix comprises all the necessary steps that a company should do to attract the attention of customers, like product, price, promotion, place, people, and process. And the second, research and development strategy. The focus of the research and development strategy is to innovate, develop new products, and improve the existing ones. Market penetration, concentric diversification, and product development involve making changes in the existing product and launching the new one. However, some of the main approach of the research and development strategy are as low-cost producer, following the innovative successful product and development the new product and becoming the market leader. And then third, about finance strategy. The financial level strategy comprises various management areas like planning, controlling, utilizing, and acquiring the financial resources of the company. It also includes estimating net worth, dividend payment, working capital management, acquiring assets, making an investment, application and sources of funds, budgeting, and raising capital. And then fourth, production strategy. The production strategy comprises functions like supply chain management system, logistics, control, operational planning, and manufacturing system. The main objective of the production strategy is to decrease the manufacturing costs and increase the quantity and quality of products. And then fifth, human resource strategy. The human resource strategy deals with the functionality of the company toward employees' development in terms of working conditions and more opportunities so that they could perform better. It means recruiting the best employees for the job and performing other like HR activities like industrial relations, employee retention, motivation, development, training, and recruitment. And then we move to the principles for creating functional strategy. The first about identify your goals. Before creating a functional strategy, it is important to identify the goals and objectives of your organization. This will help ensure that the strategy is designed to meet the needs of the organization. And then second, evaluate your resources. It is important to evaluate the resources available to the organization in order to ensure that the strategy is feasible. This includes financial resources, personnel, and equipment. And then the third, analyze your market. It is important to analyze the current market conditions in order to identify opportunities and threats. This will help the organization to identify potential areas for improvement and areas of risk. And then fourth, develop a plan. It is important to develop a plan which outlines the steps that need to be taken in order to achieve the organization's goals. This plan should include a timeline, budget, and resources needed to execute the strategy. And fifth, monitor and adjust. Once the strategy is implemented, it is important to monitor and adjust the strategy as needed. This will ensure that the strategy remains effective and is able to adapt to changing market conditions. I think it is enough. Thanks for watching.